Yeah. If one can't play it, he can let you play it, Shaq. Like he said, he can share play it. Matt don't fuck them type of games, bro. Next game on by gonna be the MX. No, it's gonna be that Monster Energy Supercross. Monster Energy Supercross. Dirt bikes, nigga. You ain't never played none of them dirt bike games, shit. Shit, man. Hey, bro. Bro, the best dirt bike game that had came out, nigga. When them shits first started, they started making them bitches called Pro Circuit Supercross, nigga, on the PlayStation 2, my nigga. Gotta hit him on the jack. When you coming back, where's you at on the map? Everything is intact, could have been a seamstress, still the MX. Pretty much ain't got a clue. Itty bitty piggyback off everything I do. Shit, the last MX for ATV was good was goddamn Reflex. That bitch was fire as fuck. The last one they done came out with been kinda poof. But that Monster Energy Supercross though, that be right though. Look that shit up, Shaq. You'll like that shit. Since you in the PlayStation store, look that shit up. You'll like that shit, bro. You be like, yeah, I'm gonna buy that bitch, man. If you like motorcycles and shit though, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be the person that... Oh yeah, well you need to check that clip out then, bro. On the PlayStation store, bro. That bitch fire. You'll like that game, bro. It's competitive, my nigga. Then it's all on you. There you go. Well, finally done popped in. Yup. Yup.
Hoping I ain't lose religion, sex and prayers. Hope the message sending on. Know I've been blessed. I've been seeing prophets, mostly yellow shirts. Head in the back, I'm dancing in my chucks. Feeling out of body. Safe to say the man got me on. Can you hear me? Hear me now? 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 God in my system, then the one I'm kissing. Why might extensions that'll look like expeditions on? Man, it's too loud. Hear me in your city, cause when I start spitting too much drive, need some power steering, cruising to a better vision, y'all. Can you hear me now?
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Get up!
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. On 2nd down, here's Ryan. Steps away to his left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And this return's going to go backwards about 8 yards, but the interception is good, and they have the football.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys
nigga suck ass, bro.
before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Man, Alan Hearns, sorry.
The Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 11. The former Indiana Hoosiers, Evan Coleman. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's Coleman. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt. Back deep is Tavon Austin. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On second down, Elliott. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
They're playing Mafia.
Prescott on first down. Looking and finding Allen Hurns. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. A give to Elliott, and he'll get it down to the 47 here. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed, as that's going to move the chains.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down." They love being physical.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. He's going to go deep for Beasley. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Cole Beasley, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short. Prescott from the gun. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. Looking to throw. Prescott. Forced out to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to fight
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
After the interception, here's Ryan. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Now Ryan back into his end zone. And now he's going to go down in the end zone. Down goes Matt Ryan, and that's a safety.
So after a scoreless first quarter, we at least finally get some points on the board.
But it can't be what either of us expected, can it?
No, the safety's not what you expect for the first points of the game, but one of the goose eggs is gone.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. And an alley to run.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
And now here come the Cowboys. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. The give is to Elliott. And an alley to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Right back to him on first down. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Prescott now on 2nd down. Buying time to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Jack Crawford busting through to get him for a loss of 6. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Running with Elliott. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call.
This is a question of who wants it more. Easy to get stuck behind all the big bodies, but you've got to find a space and fight forward for the first down.
Now Elliott. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It's a loss of 5 there.
Nigga hog like that, boy. You hog like that.
Designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
2nd down, Prescott. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. 1:59 to go in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott rolling to his left. And that is incomplete. Brian Poole that time there to get a hand on it.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Cole Beasley, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Point after try forthcoming. Extra point safely through. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Mafia. Remember the old game about Mafia? This is the black version of Mafia. He playing the black version of Mafia.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. So out come the Falcons now. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure. just and he will go down. A Cowboy sack. David Irving coming up the middle, gets in there for a loss of about 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Ryan. Being chased out left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
3rd and long, it's Ryan. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is this horoscope off? Is biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Tech McKinley able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of a yard. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Flushed out right. And he's got some space here. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Carry now for Elliott. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Brilliant, perfect on 4th down so far. 3 for 3, and they're going to try again here. Final play of the half, Prescott. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Again, it's Elliott. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
You go 46, 46. Gun.
On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try to get the ground game going with Freeman. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
And that's another stop for the defense, something we've seen all game long. They have been on fire today. No matter what's called by the offense, they've had an answer for it.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, Freeman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
That's a lot of beef thundering downfield off of the toss play, and it takes me back to when I was a kid and watching USC play. Remember the old toss that they ran? They used to call it student body right or student body left because everyone was out in front of the ball carrier. In fact, one of their favorite plays, it was called rose stem right or rose stem left, depending on the formation, 28 toss. And 28 toss was their bread and butter.
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Brandon, that play typifies what we've seen from the offense all day long. They've had no success getting things going. I think for the offensive coordinator, he's got to go to that side of the play sheet that says try something different, try some specials, something they haven't seen all day to try and get this offense kick-started.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line, linebackers really work well together.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, close game, 2nd half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far. And they come away with nothing.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. They go to Elliott again. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. Gets it to Bryce Butler, complete, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 38. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy, because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They will run again with Coleman. And he'll go down at the 28. That one good for 12 yards. And that'll make it 3rd and 1.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it. And boy, the reward was there. A big pickup. And guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Coleman now. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. Freeman a first down and more. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Freeman. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
That's fielded in the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
And out now come the Cowboys. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
46.
Here's Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Prescott now, 5 straight completions here in this second half, 1st and 10. Prescott now. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Well, Prescott here to throw. Forced out to his left. And some room to run now. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On 3rd down, Elliott. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
No problem there on the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Oh, yeah. Everything,
Atlanta
bro. All
now
the time.
coming out on the field. They might
All
be
the time.
thinking
Hey,
this is
Shaq.
close to a lost cause here. Got to play it
Go
out.
for that
What
7
do they
in the
need to
morning,
do?
Well, they
man.
have a
Go
thought
for that
process
7 in the
mind
morning,
already,
man.
but
Going
they
for that
can't get
7,
ahead of
baby.
themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside
Going for that
kick and get the
7,
ball
that 7
back,
win,
and then
dog.
score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The
7,
only thing that
7.
matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
And he gets this
Yeah, bro.
one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Football.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start.
Yeah,
Here's
bro.
another 1st and 10.
Shit, we 6-0, dog. We top dog, baby.
One last shot for Ryan. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass.
Huh?
And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play.
Oh, Florida game.
Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Yup.
And Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our
Okay,
home
this
games.
team
That
right
much
on
we
my
know. We
picks
want
for the
to
rec
protect
team.
our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right.
The
When
team
you
I
start a
picked
season,
for the rec team.
everyone's goal. Win all of your home games,
I could have been,
split your road games,
I could have been,
and you're likely going
I
to
could
be
have been
in
an
the
NFL
playoffs.
team,
When
a
you
college
win at
team.
home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house.
Bro, it's in the rec
when you
department,
get
nigga.
home after a
For the
win like
rec.
that.
Recreation.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
You know, like you see the little kids, they have like the Oregon Ducks. They might be the Tennessee Ducks or some shit like that.
And say so long from Arlington.
This is not travel football, bro. This is for the rec department. You know what I'm saying? Like the team that's in the league. So I got one team. They call themselves they the Bulldog. They the Georgia Bulldogs. Then the other team, they the Philadelphia Eagles. Then the other team, they the Miami Hurricanes, and we the Florida Gators. Good game, Warren. I not to get a motherfucker soul, one. I touch a motherfucker soul when I talk to him. Boy. Do you hear me? I know how to pull it out of. Hey, I got that motherfucker so mad. That motherfucker said, "Fuck you, Mac. You a motherfucking nigger. Take your motherfucking ass back to fucking Africa and go back in fucking slavery, you son of a bitch." I said, "Oh, really?" I was laughing like hell. I said, "Oh," I said, "You really got," I said, "Oh, you grr." I said, "Oh, I heard that growling, motherfucker. The nigger, you growling and shit. You're grrring." I said, "You're grrring over there, ain't you?" Shit. Goddamn, that OG came out of nowhere. Hey, motherfucker. You better watch your motherfucking mouth, motherfucker. Hey, I wasn't even saying that to you. Hey, motherfucker, I don't give a fuck. You better shut the fuck up. Hey, OG came out of nowhere on it with that shit. Boy, I'm fuck you up, boy. You better shut the fuck up. I don't give a fuck who you talking to, motherfucker. Man, it's 5 in the morning. Let my ass down. I got a football game at 10:30. I was gonna try to do something. I was doing something though. I can delete this shit because I don't need that no more. Yeah, I beat that nigga, bro. You know I'm gonna beat that nigga, bro. Shit. 16-7. You can look at the game. I broadcast. I know you wish you could, bro. I know you wish you could. That damn sure ain't trying to let nobody play nobody. Hey, you know what though? We probably could do it. We have to do it like 2K. You have to go to the goddamn. You have to go where you got down. Let's see. Yeah, you have to go like when you gonna pick your team. We hit the X button at the same time. Maybe we might load in like that together, like motherfucker do it on live. You probably can load in like that and try it. That sound good. Might go to harder than the morning here. That sound damn good. I said that sound damn good. My might go to harder than the morning. Get me two of them goddamn cheese biscuits. Shit. Goddamn egg and cheese biscuits be good as fuck. Tell you, man, can't go wrong with that goddamn bacon, egg, and cheese, though. I forgot you don't eat pork, though. You don't eat pork like that, though. Bruh, it's 16,554 niggas online right now. 34 niggas searching. 34 niggas searching for an ass whooping, shit. It's 34 niggas searching for an ass whooping. Yeah. In Madden right now, online, on the online play right now. 34 niggas looking for a match. It's 16,554 niggas actually playing right now. Niggas is out here balling on this motherfucker, man. Across the globe. What shit, player? Your boy finna go lay it down so I can get ready to get up in the morning, man. Go do this thing at this football field, man. What time you gonna get on, man, tomorrow, man? Well, later on today. I said say later today. What time you gonna be on later today? Not tomorrow. Alright. That day, cause here we supposed to cook out. We supposed to cook out and shit after the football game over and shit. So I'm gonna be over that bitch for a minute. Alright. I hit you up when I get in that bitch. I'll send you a text to your phone. Yeah, bro.